Yo, yo, the bits are flowing. Let's give YouTube a moment to light up. Alright, looks like it's going good. It's been a few days. Breaking the everyday habit. Looks like it's going good. Cool, cool. So, it's kind of a dark subject, and all I have to say in the description at time of publication is I'm as constructive as possible. So, last time we talked about Hogumadi. It's my open source Twitter app and now Mastodon app, and showed off some new features that I did last weekend: tweet notes, nested replies, and the start of a typed view model. So my budget is to develop at coffee shops on the weekend, go in at 5:30. Saturday I can go to the library at 9. Sunday I can go to the library at noon because they're not open before then. Monday to Wednesday it opens at noon. That's way too late. I'm usually up at about 3:30 or 4. My relative gets up at about 5:30. I lay back down for about an hour until he leaves. Sometimes I fall asleep, wake up at 7:30 or usually earlier again. I always need the sleep by Monday, so that's kind of how my week is starting to look. And yeah, I didn't get to go code yesterday. It's just like, so I'm doing research and, getting ideas for things that I can code and whatnot. But, my life is shrinking. Once you don't have any savings and you're stuck somewhere, your mind really quickly starts to erode. So I'm not playing victim. Like, some people legit are victims, or legit are, not victims, but have abuse committed against them, which is violence from a person with power over them. So, a landlord, in a sense, could abuse you. A boss, in a sense, could abuse you. Now, if you have alternate streams of income and savings, then then it's just violence in a sense, because you have the resources to walk away and you're not stuck. Everyone has to do a big stuck because, what about this? What about that, right? So, yeah, here's where I talked about it a little bit. Like, I forget what exactly that drawing was, but it looks like the runway getting shorter and shorter as you have less and less resources, less and less ability to make plans to escape, etc. Like, at some point you just have to go and, as they say, choose to be homeless. And I'm hoping I don't get there again, although I've actually tried to leave here a few times and been stopped. Very, very curious. But the reason I don't code here is because I think that the person I'm staying with is a con artist, and I don't want to give them any more claim to my intellectual property than they may already have. Where did I use rotting in Suburbia? So am I rotting? And I don't really know what I'm going to talk about. I said in the last one that I have an idea that's going to be a banger, and I'm going to maybe incorporate some of that in here. But I just need to get on the stream because it's been a while. Rotting and raped Suburbia. And boomers. Some kind of symmetry there, isn't there? So what do we know about boomers? We know that they have most of the money. It's supposed to be a bag of money. And they have, you know, their peasants way up on the teeter-totter. Yeah, it looks like a wheelchair. That's going to be accurate within a few years. Suburbia is far out from the city. City, suburbia, and it's not quite the country. So personally, I prefer either big city or country. Like, I'm not just like a city snowflake. I just think that either the city or the country are the best, and suburbia is like the worst of both worlds. Because everything is like far away. You definitely need a car here. So, what does rotting mean? It means like you're getting skinnier, you're getting less resources, you're probably losing more than you're taking in, is what I mean to say. So how can we draw this? So I mean, over time, your matter is going down. And like, what is the area under the curve represent? And raped, you know, doesn't just have to be sexual man on woman. You know, you can say like the land was raped seed oil. I don't know exactly what that is. I think it's not good though. So what does it mean to rape the land? It's basically like rotting, like soil erosion. The nutrients in the soil are going down over time. And so in this case, analogous. So the nutrient content in soil going down means also the yield will go down as well. And so there will be rotting as well. So I guess this would mean that, all right, so in this period, the area under the curve, you know, it's this much. And in this period, to make the same area, you'd have to go over a longer time. So the area of these two might be about equal, even though over time, so that's nutrients in soil. Time, not plus. So to grow the same amount of crops, you need longer. But also, the body burns energy at a fixed rate if it's at rest and not growing. So the body itself is going to rot if the nutrients in the soil go down as well. So does raped apply in the same sense to a person? So if you rape a person, you know, you can do it sexually. If it's a woman, so a woman's value is basically her fertility, and a man is possessive over her body because he doesn't want anybody else to get in there and, you know, cuckold him, you know, get him to take care of their children. Like when a lion male goes into a pride of females, he'll kill all the babies or young lions because he doesn't want to raise them, just instinctually. And for a man, it's his ability to gather resources. So to rape a man would be to wrongfully destroy his reputation, wrongfully take his means of production. So to be raped in the sense of me, who's a man, although for a period I had something like gender dysmorphia, but it turns out that that can come from being abused